Hello, Sandra Embleton here. We're doing an impromptu, non-scheduled video because I'm wanting to share with you a moment that is happening for me, and I want to share the latest information that I've been receiving. And I'll share with you how it is that we are going to change the vibrational frequency of the planet at this time. And this is being delivered to us today, May 14th, 2022. And the message that I am receiving, I'll share with you how it began. All right, so I had some fruit. I came out the back yard. The sky is blue, blue, blue. And the tree is green, green, green. So green and so beautiful. I want to show it to you because I want you to have a visual with me when I do it. So we'll risk it, okay? We'll risk you. There, can you see the green tree? Isn't it stunning? Isn't it gorgeous? It emits such an amazing frequency, and spirits will come through this tree and make themselves known to me. So, and I can also be in the stillness of God, Creator Source, be in the presence of Creator Source. Please excuse the disruption. Oh, it's working perfectly right now. So I came out, I went into the stillness, and there was a moment of stillness available in the universe. In other words, there wasn't a lawn being cut, there wasn't a truck or a motorcycle going by, there wasn't an air conditioner on, there was no noise. The universe presented an opportunity to move into the silence, and I recognized that there was that opportunity present. And then Joel Goldsmith shared with us that God is present where God is realized. Now that really threw me. That is so deep. And what it's saying is, if you realize you're connected to God, if you realize that in that still moment that your soul is afforded a portal, an opening into the Creator, the throne room of God, the Creator, front row seat, you're right there at the throne going, hey, it's me. And how I felt in the throne room of God was I felt like singing. So I'm going to sing with you because I want to teach you how to do it so you can be part of this. So my first singing was, and I've sung this before, Adonai Yahweh, Adonai, 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 Adonai Yahweh, Adonai, Adonai. So what I moved from was singing Almighty God, Lord God, throne room of God, Adonai Yahweh, my Father in heaven. So when I'm singing that, my voice then, as I elongated Adonai Yahweh, what I did was I'm tuning my bagpipe. This is my body is my light being, and I want to activate my body and my light being. So how are you going to do it? All these people are driving me crazy. Be happy, be up, keep your frequency, so high, and love each other, and think good thoughts. Show them how. This is how everybody can do this in their backyard. All right. And I think that's exactly what we're to do. Everybody start doing this in their backyard. And what you're doing is you're you're tuning your pipes, you're aligning your chakras, and you're using sound, you're using voice to do this. Doctors J.J. Hurtak would agree with me, all right? So we're activating our light body, our Merkaba, and what we want to do is use our voice, but we want to check in and see which chakras are out of alignment. So you're going to do the scale with what you can do Om, which is what you should use. Coincidentally. So when you go into a deep Om, okay, you breathe in, and you're singing Adonai Yahweh, and you're elongating the words, and then you're dropping your voice down to the base chakra, and you breathe in, and you go, oh. Now what you're doing is you're bringing the vibrational shaking frequency of the sound of Om throughout the body, the cells in the body. This is a healing technique. If you're experiencing lower back pain or you know, any uterine things or bladder things, you can, or being grounded, being too flighty, you want to ground. You want to ground right now all this energy into the earth. So you want to make sure that that root chakra is vibrating properly and it's open. It's not stuck. I think mine was really stuck. I was holding. I don't know if I'm picking up on everything in the universe, but it's like everyone's holding the breath to see what happens. And my body was holding. So like, you know, tightening my low back and pinching my butt and just, I'm holding. And I go, relax, relax, relax. So I've been getting up the last 2 days and in the morning and just letting my body, standing on the front lawn, touching the ground and grounding in the energy that's coming through. And I'm just standing there and letting my body move whatever way it wants to. But the feet are placed on the grass and you're still, and you breathe in and just ground the energy down. Just see it going down your body, through your legs and into the earth. And stay there as long as your energy is needing to ground. And your body might start moving. It might start doing some yoga postures. It might stretch up. It might go down. Whatever your body's doing, allow it to shake and align and balance with the earth energy. Okay, that's, sorry to skip into that story, but I'm starting to do that right now. And what I'm finding is I'm not holding and I'm walking up like this. I'm like, drop it, drop it. And I'm dropping my body down, like I'm relaxing. I'm walking in time. I'm grounded in time to the time I'm in without holding my breath or wanting to go forward or wanting to go back. I'm here. And so that practice of grounding in the morning, and just dropping yourself down and staying there until you feel like your whole body is relaxed into, like you're in your body and I start walking differently. I'm slower. I'm calm down. The body calms down. The body walks slower. And it's making a difference just the last 2 days. All right. So now I'm sorry. We're going to go, we're going to go back up to the chakras. And we were at the root chakra. So you can move up your body, go to the next chakra with your inhalation. And you can drop it here, or you can go and clear up your chest and throat chakra, and then you can go and you're vibrating your head, you're vibrating your upper chakras. And how I want to teach you that. It's really cool to learn, but it's like you throw your voice up. It's like you're throwing it up at the back of the throat and bringing it up into the brain. And when you go back into it, it's like, so what you're doing there is you are clearing up the upper chakras and the opening the knowing and your pineal and your pituitary and your crown. So you're vibrating, and so the idea of an ohm is it's like you're bagpiping, vibrating here, and everybody vibrating, everybody, and then going down the throat, then to the chest and the heart, and down to the root chakra. So we're just aligning our chakras with the sound that we are needing to obtain. And then when you want to be in the presence of God, or just be in the awareness that you're going to tune your bagpipe and it's a Saturday afternoon and it's really quiet in your neighborhood, but you know what? You could get some good vibes out there. You know, this is like a secret undercover mission. Like, oh, the bad guys have got all these secret plans. Well, we do too. We just haven't really started sharing them with each other. So now it's kind of more safe to, hey, guess what we're really supposed to be doing right now? All right. We're supposed to be ohming and raising our frequency through our each individual Merkaba. So attune your Merkaba. So what moved me into it was my love for God. So I'm staring at this tree and I'm going, enter in, like just enter in and be with me. Now, isn't that funny? Because whatever machinery was operating behind me stopped. And as I'm looking up, it's like the presence brings in the stillness. And the presence comes and the stillness comes in. And I open my heart. And I know I'm in the presence of God because I want to sing. I can't not sing. My heart gets so full of love and so full of happy that I just want to sing to the Lord. And I'm going to an upper bravado there, whatever. Your soul will move you to sing, and that attuning of the chakra, right? It's then you go into the song. So you vibrate, you clear the vessel, so all the chakras are opening and everything. Now you can sing to the Lord. And then just let your voice go wherever it wants to go, whatever you want to sing. Sometimes I just sit there and thank you, Lord, for this day we have. It is beautiful beyond words. And then you start singing what's in your heart. It's like you're singing to God. Instead of asking God for something, and I need this, and I need this, and you have to help me with this, and you have to do this. It's like the reciprocation of the sign of the figure eight, the returning back to source, the gratitude and love that we have for really God's creation, what he's given us. And if we haven't taken time, Lord, to say thanks for a while, let's all just do it now, because the more of us that sit back and give thanks, I think he's going to keep us. So let's everybody move into that. But then I can go into my galactic voice. Okay? And this tuning of the chakras. And then when I lift up to this frequency and I start speaking and singing like this, guess who I'm talking to? I'm talking to the Galactics. You're talking to the Galactics, and they'll hear you and they'll come and talk with you. All right? So this is how it goes. But you evolve to it. I'm just going to force it right now to come. But when I'm at a certain frequency, the ohms and the songs turn into transmissions. So it sounds like this. Oh. have the awareness that I'm calling my galactic brothers and sisters here to Earth. And this is how we do it. I bet you never knew this, and I didn't either, but I was just told today, so I'm passing it on to you. Now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 neighbors around me, 5 neighbors around me. Now, what do you think they're thinking? Lady in the bungalow? Oh, she's just gone. I knew it. But she's out there oming or making some kind of galactic sound. And here's the truth. The higher consciousness of them, it's actually I'm hearing. They've been knowing that this is a place where I would transmit from. And they're actually being quiet now, so this can happen. So this is a collective effort by the universe to bring this information forward today and to help us understand that we're right where we need to be, and where we are, God will open the door to create the space, to create the knowing and the consciousness that what you're hearing right now is just being brought to us by our galactic brothers and sisters, because they're going, hey, you want to talk to us? And we're going, yeah. All right. Eat some fruit, get in your backyard, and do some oming. And how you get up into your higher register, it's just like you, it helps to put some crystals around you to lift your frequency to get there, but you just kind of go back, and then use your nasal cavity, and it's like you're visualizing pulling the sound up to the crown, and if we could collectively brave what our neighbors would think of us if they heard us doing this, if we can not worry about their judgment, and all you rebels out there certainly don't. So if we could not care about anybody's judgment, we're going, what can I do at home to help the planet right now? And let's speed this up, and let's get through it to the good part, to the wow, higher consciousness, everyone's on board part. I'm going to sit in my backyard, and I'm going to om, and I'm going to raise the frequency of my Merkaba light body by vibrating with song. And then the song, after the chakras are cleared, you sing the song, and then you begin to communicate with your galactic brothers and sisters. Now, part of the communication process is like, okay, I'm calling you here, and they're hearing the call. They're hearing us all call. They're hearing us all say, hey, we need some help. We need you guys to help us vibrate higher to get this job done. And they're going, all right, we're here, like we're on board. We can help you. We can vibrate with you. We can mirror back your vibration to you. But you guys got to start vibrating. We can't make you vibrate. We can't make you do this. We can't make it so that when people actually hear this transmission, they're not going to laugh and think it's the stupidest thing. They're going to go, I'm going to try that. I think I'm supposed to try that. That makes sense. So those are the people that we're looking for at this point, the ones that think this is silly and stupid, and who the heck is this woman to say this to us? Well, those people just probably won't do it. Will they? No, we're gonna count on the ones that can hear this message. We're gonna count on the ones that don't care what anybody thinks, but they actually think, you know what if I Now, the more people that you can do this around, the better in your community. Like if you're in an apartment building, if you could do this and even be brave enough to sit out in the daytime and do it on your balcony and let others actually see you doing it, I know it centers you out a bit, but if you could get over that and realize you're just doing your job, and when one person starts doing it, that vibrational frequency will lift your whole building, and then they can all start doing it too. But wherever you are, you're probably going to be the first person doing this. You're probably going to first person hearing this. You're probably going to be the first person saying, okay, I got it. So wherever I am, and if I hear this message that we're hearing from Sandra, and if I hear it and I go, that makes sense, I'm going to go home and try it. And those are the people that are the front runners, are the ones that are able to take this thought and vibrate with it and goes, that makes sense. We could get everybody oming. And really, as we Om, we call out and awaken our light brothers and sisters, all the starseeds, all those beings that are here to help. We're sounding the call. We're trumpeting out. We are coming together through vibration. And this oming and this sitting and find your voice. Find your Merkaba voice. Find your voice that connects with the galactics. Mine, it happens at the higher frequencies in the cranium, third eye vibrational frequencies. You might find that too. Everyone's so different, because everyone's got a different job. Some may be altos, some may be sopranos. Okay. Well, this was quite unexpected. Like I said at the beginning, that I would be sharing this with you. And I guess the vibrations are high enough that I'm coming forward a bit more, because I've been making a few more videos lately. So I think I might be called upon more and more right now, as it's safer for light beings to come forward, as it's safer for us to begin to communicate more and more information, because really what I'm communicating to you is critical information for all of us. And those of you who are understanding vibration, frequency, and energy are going to understand that wherever you are, start making the connection with your energy to the other light beings, so we can light each other up and communicate through vibration and sound to one another. We don't need television. We don't need phones. We have our own guidance system. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing? We're so amazing. There's things we can do. But right now, let's prove it to ourselves. We can all come together and start lighting our lights by vibrating our Merkaba light bodies, and do it through Om. And then you're visualizing sending the Om. Feel the vibration coming within you, because it starts in you and goes out. Heaven is within you and goes out. So we start at our core with our breath. We breathe in, we vibrate, and we start to connect. This is what I'd love to just sit here and say, oh, I'm speaking to this person and this race and this group of star beings, and I don't know why, but for me, it just feels a clear connection to Creator Source. So what works for me works for you, works for me. You have to find out what works for you. Yeah, but I'm just relaying to you what I'm hearing, only because I want to share it with you. And I protest, like when I came out here and I was singing to God, and I'm hearing, don't know, just put your video camera on and take everybody with you. And I'm thinking, I wasn't expecting to be on camera today. The glasses and the no makeup. So you don't know I don't have any makeup on. And I just wanted to shoot when Spirit was saying, you should film yourself singing. But I'm going to share this too. When I turn the camera off, and when I I'm going to go into myself right now and into that tree, and I'm going to open my heart, and I'm going to sit in the silence, and I'm going to be with present. I'm going to have the presence of God's going to be here, and it feels so good. I don't want to leave it, and it feels so good. It's like I want to share it, but there's no words I can use to describe what it feels like. You'll just have to get there on your own, and you can do it. You can do it. Okay. May 14th, love 14. 14's my number. I have a lot of numbers, but 14 and 4 and 1 or 5. So I'm going to share with you that I wish you the courage. I'll send out the energy of courage and awareness, of groundedness, of balance, so that I can be as clear of a transmitter of my frequency as I can in this now moment, regardless of what I ate for breakfast or what I believe in, or if I'm drinking too much of this, or smoking this, or if I'm, whatever way that I might be eating, sleeping, or doing whatever in this now moment, just understand there's nothing wrong with it, and you don't have to wait until you're thinner, or you don't have to wait until you're healthier. You don't have to wait till anything. Actually, if you have an illness or a dis-ease, this opening up the ohms, it will facilitate healing. So I'm sharing this for the sheer love of God, mankind, and I'm so grateful that I received this message, because I think it could really help. I think it could really help. I think if we started to do this, we'd come together in the grid, in the energy grid. We'd start tapping into the grid. Maybe that's a great visualization when you do Om. Just send a cord out and just ask to be connected to the grid. And then just see a grid around the earth and see your cord connected to it now. Become part of the big cord surrounding the earth. Yeah, that's a good visualization. I guess that just came to us because it's a good one for us to use. Thank you, universe. Thank you. So, this video was a lot of fun to make, because I didn't expect to be doing it, and I know what's coming through is truth. And I'm grateful that we've been given a plan of how to get out of this. And it's just oming, tuning our Merkaba, connecting, taking our cord, connecting to the grid around the earth, and just vibrate as one. Come from your heart. And and connect into the grid. And what sound are you making? What sound is the grid making? You can bring your own. You can vibrate at whatever frequency you're sending out, right, to connect. But once you connect to the grid, feel the frequency of the grid. What is the energy around the planet doing? If some of you can feel that, and I'm sure a great many of you can, just tap into what that energy grid is feeling like. Nikola Tesla does it again, reminding us it's about frequency, vibration, and the energy we create. He's trying to drop us a big clue. start doing it with your own body and start vibrating as an antenna vessel right where you are. Because we've been placed strategically on the planet to do just that. Every one of us, where you are, that's where you need to begin to vibrate. That's why you're placed there. Because you have a purpose and a position to anchor the frequency and send it out geographically from where you've been stationed. So instead of wishing you were somewhere else and blah, 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 you're right where you need to be. So use that as your transmission station. And it's perfect just the way it is. Okay, I better go now. I'm talking a lot. It was just fun to receive that transmission. Okay, I'm going on and on. But thank you very much.